All right, guys, the time has come. It is the very last day of the year where I'm supposed to max out on deadlifts. You guys know, you've been following this series. I've been training my butt off for the last 8 weeks to end the year with a big old deadlift. But we also know that 8 weeks is a short amount of time. So I'm just as excited as I am scared to see what my deadlift is. So without further ado, pre-workout, strength stack, warm up, and let's find out, motherfucker. Bam! Sometimes I skip some of my supplementation because I just get lazy. Like sometimes I'm just trying to get a workout in. I'm like, okay, I just need pre-workout and I won't take all the other stuff even though I know it's good for me. But on days I got a big lift ahead of me, I always take a full scoop of the performance greens, not for my digestion and so I can have a little veggies in my tummy or whatever. It's mainly because we have dynamine in there. So dynamine is another type of stimulant, and when dynamine and caffeine make a baby, oh shit, it's like pow, 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 pow. So today, I need some of that pow pow. So today, even though I did have a big bowl of veggies yesterday, I don't give a fuck. I need my dynamine, man. This last couple of weeks, maybe last 3 weeks, I've been consistently hitting 495 for fives, which I haven't done in a long time. And I feel recovered, so they're not like RPE 10s or anything like that. So I feel like the volume has been there. With 8 weeks, it's kind of hard to like taper or deload. So I did like a mini deload, so I don't know if the strength is gonna like uncover itself because it is a short amount of time. But I have been very meticulous with my training. The problem is, motherfucking David came over last night because we were going on a cute RV trip with the family. This motherfucker shows up at like 12 and shit, so I didn't really sleep until I think like 2, because we're just talking, catching up. So on 4 hours of sleep, let's see what we got. When I'm about to do a heavy lift, and almost like any big test that I have for the day, whether it's like studying for SATs or I don't even getting like a motorcycle license, anything that's like outside of the norm and I know it's gonna test who I am, the first thing I do is really try to like slow my breathing. Because I think the first thing that gets us ahead of ourselves, and you'll see it in fighters a lot, they're like, oh man, they've been talking shit the whole press conference, they hate them so much. So when they come out, they're angered, they're emotionally charged, and they don't have the best fight plan. And the guy that's calm is like, I hate this motherfucker too, but I'm gonna fight the best fight. I'm gonna make him angry, boom! And then that feels like, the guy that's like, just gets knocked out, you know? So in a lot of endeavors, it's you versus you, like running a marathon, whatever, like if you're so hyped up, oh fuck, am I gonna finish at the right time? Your heart's pumping, your anxiety's through the roof. The first mile, you're gonna be like, oh my God, what the fuck? So my first thing is, I got this. Try to be as confident, but as laid back as possible. And then through that, then I started visualizing the steps. Okay, later I'm gonna hit a plate. This is how I want it to move. 2 plates, I want it to move like this. 3 plates, I want it to move like this. So a lot of visualization while maintaining that state of zen. So that at that last minute, like the fighter, when he's been calm the whole fight and he sees that open opportunity, he can put the entire fuck you into that one punch and bow, you know? So same thing with me. Everything's calm until about the first, second, third attempt. And that's when it's like, bam! Everything else. Playtime's over. Time to get in the zone. 4, 5, 5 1/4, and we'll see from there. Aight. That actually felt really good. Usually, I'll say 4 or 5 causes about 20 to 30% fatigue a little bit, where I'm like, ooh, I can move it fast, but I'll definitely feel like I can only do it maybe 10 times or something. But the way that moved, I was like, oh, I can do it like 12, 15 times. So I always got to double check, see where I can fix my form. Oh, that was good. That moved fast. That was like a speed set. I would say it moved not the best, not the worst, somewhere in the middle. I think I could get more legs into the lift. So on the next attempt, I'm definitely gonna push way more with my feet, because I could tell I lifted like almost 80% with just like initiating with the back. So I'll make a little fine adjustment. It was a little bit slow off the floor. Rest of it was smooth. So that felt really good. I did try to put more legs into it. What did throw me off is I've been training with straps, and I plan on maxing out the end of the year with straps, because I don't want to risk tearing a callus, because I am going to do a meet next year. But I fucked up. I didn't pack my straps. So I'm just going to go regular mixed grip. And so that threw me off a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, smooth though. Smooth. It was a little bit iffy off the floor for sure. A little bit back dominant, but smooth. All right. This is when sometimes it's helpful to have a coach. Because for me, I'm like 4 hours of sleep. I better get to it, so I'll probably throw on 6 plates. But also I'm like, do I need that middle jump? But I also haven't touched anything heavier than 540 in my 8 weeks of training. So am I primed for that? The strength might be there, but I might not be primed for it, you know? So I'm kind of stuck in the middle. And that's when it's hard, when it's like in the heat of the moment, you're trying to coach yourself. You're like, fuck, what's the smartest move? What's the smartest move? What if I pull a good 565, but then I waste all my energy there? Versus attempt 585, but also not get it. Fuck it. Bros come first. This is what I'm prescribing to myself. 5-minute rest and 6 plates. See you in 5 minutes. Next up, 7 plates. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, that was scary, man. I was kind of doubting myself a little bit with all my fucking farts all over the gym and shit, blaming on Cheesecake Factory. But shout out to that Reese's peanut butter cheesecake, it's really good. But I've been farting. So I'm trying to get in the zone, but then like, toot, 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 kind of distracts me. But sometimes you just gotta believe in the training, you know? Like, I usually am able to equate my volume
to when I'm able to max out. When I can hit 495 for 3 to 4 sets, I'm usually in the 540, 550 range, depending on how well I'm tapered. And so since I've been able to hit 495 for 3 sets of 5, 4x4s, 1x6, 1x7s, I was like, I should have it, you know? Like, it's gotta be there. But when I start seeing things get slow off the floor, I'm like, oh, I don't know. But that's why it's always good to have a coach, kind of like an overwatch, you know, to kind of like make the right calls. I think I actually got really lucky that I called 585, because now that I'm calm and ego's out the way, the smart move would have been 545, 565, 585. I could have lost it. 565 would have been a good primer, and also a weight that is heavy enough, if I miss groove, I can fix that and remember that for 585. 585 was like a YOLO, like I'm either gonna get it or not. But that's why when I step on the platform, I go into straight like berserk mode. Like, I don't give a fuck about science or none of that bullshit. I'm just gonna keep lifting until my body tells me to stop. And it actually moved pretty good. Like, the minute I got past my mid shin, which is where it kind of is a little bit slower, I was like, oh, I got this shit, motherfucker. The good thing about maxing out though is towards your top range, you kind of see where your sticking points are now. So come next year, we got a secret series planned, so you gotta stay tuned for that. But I got something really, really big I wanna accomplish next year. But come next year, I know one thing I have to hammer is pause deadlifts. And that's what I love about maxing out. It shows you what your glaring weaknesses are. So that's something that I haven't really been touching, is cleaning up my technique. And then also pause deadlifts. But bam, 585 and under 200. I weigh 195 right now. Is that a 3 times body weight deadlift? Let's see. 195 times 3. Exactly. Oh shit. Damn, player, good job. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you guys for following us on this series. I know it's road to 600 and we tried our best. I'm not even gonna attempt it because I know I'm just gonna be fucking ridiculous. But the road continues on to next year. I did hit 6th place, pretty happy with that. And I hope everyone has an amazing New Year's Eve. Spend time with your family, eat some good food, and let's get cracking on our goals next year in 2023. Peace.